A pleasant good morning, students. A warm welcome to 9th Standard Bioscience. Our first lesson is Animal Kingdom. In this lesson, we learn about the following points. What all they means? First, we understood the classification of Animal Kingdom. So, what is meant by classification and what is the classification of Animal Kingdom? The second point, we will learn about identify and study the different groups of animals. What are all the group of animal is there, and we studied by our classification. The third one is how the organism is classified, or basic elements. What are the basic elements or types of symmetry, coelom, various body activity. These are the basement of the classification. That next one is recognize the binomial classification. Binomial means, what does that mean? Bi means it's a two. Nomial means it's a name. The scientific name containing the two name, that is called as binomial classification. It present in Latin and Greek words. The next one is the first name indicate the genus, second name indicate the species. We will learn about salient features of the each phylum of animal kingdom. Then our introduction is that already you know that our surrounding contain a number of living organisms. It is incomprehensible. It is not what is that defined easily, because nearly 1.5 million species of organism is described different from one another. How is it possible 1.5 billion different species are described one by one? By means of classification. So the uniqueness is nothing but it shows the diversity in the life forms, whether it is include micro, plant and animals. So these plants, micro, animals or show the variations by means of what is that external appearance, so internal structure, their structural organization, behavior and mode of living. These are all the variation among the organisms. Though, so how they are live in the nature, because the nature have a versatile in nature, because all the organisms live in a group. So classification is based on the similarities, dissimilarities and relationship among themselves, is it? So already the successful classification is called as five kingdom classification. He is also proposed by the Carolus Linnaeus. This five kingdom classification contain the five kingdoms of organism. What are they? It's the Monera, Protista, fungi, plantae and animalia. So these groups, how the groups are classified? So these groups are classified based on the cell structure, how they are formed. It's unicellular or multicellular. What is the cell structure base? Then mode of nutrition, whether they are autotroph or heterotroph. The next one is body organization. Then reproduction. That on the basis of hierarchy of classification, they are separated into the smaller groups, and smaller groups form a basic unit of classification. The smaller group is called as a species. We called as a what? Species. That is a basic unit of a classification. The next we will see the hierarchy of classification. So nothing but this is a hierarchy of classification or systematic position of classification. So classification we start from the basic unit, is it? So species is a basic unit. We start from species to kingdom. So species, genus, family, order, class, phylum, kingdom. So this is the systematic position of the classification. First we classify the animals into species, and the species next hierarchical level is genus. The genus next hierarchical level is family. The family goes to the order. The order goes to the class. Class or goes to the phylum. Phylum goes to under the kingdom. As I said, we will see one by one. Species. The species is nothing but it is the lowest basic unit of a classification. For example, the Indian parakeet, that is scientific name is Psittacula eupatra. The green parrot scientific name is Psittacula cromeri. These two are the different species of birds, but it belongs to the same genus. The two different species cannot interbreed. They can't breed themselves. The next hierarchy level is genus. The closely related species are under come the one genus. For example, Indian wolf, the scientific name is Canis palipus, and Indian jackal, the scientific name is Canis aureus, or placed in the same genus what? Canis. The two are under come the Canis and Canis, same genus. The next genus leads to the family, a group of genus with several common characteristics. The nature provide the situation or environment to the biodiversity. So the diversity have a living organism how can be studied means by arranging the animals in orderly or arranging the animals in a group in a systematic manner. So what does that mean? The study of various organisms would be difficult without a suitable method of classification. Without classify the animals, we can't study as a group, as it is group. So we should classify the organism in a arranging manner or systematic manner. Then only we clarify about the group of animals. So the definition of the classification is nothing but arranging the organism into group which basis means similarities and differences between the organism. First we classify the organism, then only we will clearly understand about the group of animals. Then it's the taxonomy is the science. It deals with the study of wide variety of organism easier. It's the branch of science and it's a branch of it's to help to study of classification, and they classify the organism in easier. The next objective is it helps us to understand the relationship among the different group of animals. Then that first systematic approach is proposed by Swedish botanist Carolus Linnaeus. He is called as a father of taxonomy. Then he proposed the naming system of an organism. It contains two names. The one indicate the genus, the another one indicate the species. The next heading is classification of living organism. Then what is that classification manner of living organism? We will see about this video. Some characters are shared by the certain genus. For example, leopard, tiger, cat share the common characters, is it lions, etc. So these all organism comes under the cat family. The family is called as a Felidae. The next family leads to the order. What is meant by order? A number of families having a common character means the families comes under a one order. For example, monkeys, baboons, apes and man have some similarity characters comes under the order primates. So these animals possess what is the common features? They share the common features. So comes under the one order. The order leads to the class. Class is nothing but number of related orders together to form a class. For example, see rabbit, rat, bat, whale, chimpanzee, human share the common features. What is the common features? These all organisms have a skin and mammary gland. So skin and mammary gland is the common feature of these organisms. So these all the animals group comes under the class Mammalia. The next class leads to the phylum. So what is meant by phylum? Means classes related classes among themselves to constitute a phylum. The classes like mammals, you know that. Then mammals, birds, reptiles, frogs, fishes. These are the different group of animals, students. These group of animals comes under the one phylum that is called as a chordata. That is nothing but chordata means the organism having a backbone. The scientific name of backbone is notochord. The next one is kingdom. Kingdom is the highest category and largest division of the organism. Like plant and animal belong to each kingdom is fundamentally different from one another, is it? So plant is entirely different from animal. Animal is entirely different from microbe, is it? But animal means in that kingdom we will study all the characters from the animal kingdom. Plant kingdom means we will study all the information about the plants from the plant kingdom. So each kingdom is fundamentally different, but below the headings of the animalia, plants, or what does that mean? The fundamental characters is grouped under that kingdom. So next video we will see the basic for classification in our next class, students. Thank you.